Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked, where I climb the online VGC 18 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. We're just jumping back on with the double dragon team that we've been using for quite a while now. I think I will probably switch to a brand new team. I gotta check how many episodes I've had out so far, because I think last time I did 9 episodes, so with the first team, so I'll probably try to do like another 9 with this team and then switch over. And so yeah, today I'm going to spend all of today trying to record with this team, and then I've got a new team that I've almost finished in game, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to record with that. So we're going to get this episode started. We're actually going up against Osirus with a rating of 1639 for our first opponent of the day. I'm going up against him because he's a really good content creator and is probably one of the most slept on YouTube channels. Like, if you want more VGC content, this guy does awesome stuff. He also streams, so I'm gonna link everything below. Lee got top 8 at the 2014 World Championships. I'm assuming this is him because that's his in-game name. And so he got top 8 at Worlds in 2014, which already is an incredible accomplishment. He's also gotten top cut multiple regionals and national championships, and he is actually a commentator now. He did commentate the London International Championships just a couple of months ago, or I guess that was last month. So yeah, go check him out. His YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch are all linked in the description below, and I'm really excited for this one because he is a really good player. So as always, if you guys enjoy Road to Ranked, please show support by leaving a like in the video, and go check out Lee. Go show him some love. So Charizard, Untitled, Landorus-T, Cress, Hydreigon, that's not Hydreigon, that's Tyranitar, and Aegislash. This definitely screams leading Hydreigon here. I think Hydreigon Landorus makes the most sense. Yeah, my Landorus does a lot of work there. I think I want to go with Charizard here, just because having a way to nuke the Aegislash is always quite nice. Naganadel is still decent. Amoonguss is honestly not bad here either if I can check my opponent's Charizard. I don't know if I feel comfortable enough with Amoonguss though. I think I'll just go with Naganadel for offense. Yeah. Alright, we should be in for a very good game. I'm recording this back to back right after doing the last episode, and I'm still sad about that last game because anytime you have the potential to Z move and knock out something, and then you over predict, or your opponent just outplays you, and you see that Pokemon stay and you not knocking it out, makes me sad. But hopefully that doesn't happen in today's episode. So Lee's team, pretty cool. Untitled, definitely the Pokemon that sticks out a little bit. We have obviously don't see too much Landorus nowadays with the nerfs to everything. We see Charizard, Cresselia, which I would say is a pretty optimal lead here. So once again, I've got the Hydreigon off. This is actually a perfect lead just because I put on immense pressure against both Pokemon here with Rock Slide and Rock Tomb. So I do want to just Z-move Cresselia, but I feel like Lee might know that I'm Z-moved. Who can he switch into? Tyranitar. I mean, I could Z-move Earthquake. I think I'm going to go for that, yeah. Because Charizard should want to switch out here as well. I could Rock Tomb, because that covers my switch-ins a little bit better, especially if my opponent switches in Landorus. I'll Earthquake. I think if he brought Tyranitar. Otherwise, maybe Rock Tombing would have been better, but I could have also Rock Tomb to the Charizard, because that covers all my options, more or less. But I feel like there's no way Charizard just attacks against a Landorus and a Hydreigon. Alright, Charizard just switch out, yeah. Tyranitar? It's Landorus. Yeah, that's fine. Could have Rock Tomb that slot, but I will still take that. So we'll see whether Cresselia switches out or not. If it switches out, then something takes a Z move. It does switch out, okay. Untitled? Tyranitar? It is Tyranitar, okay. So, yeah, last game, didn't call the Z move correctly. This time didn't call it correctly either, which kind of sucks. But I feel like matchup-wise, I've still got a pretty good matchup here overall. So I'm not going to do too much to Tyranitar with the Z-move, but Earthquake should put it under 50% or so. And then I definitely want to conserve my Landorus, because it's really important in this matchup. So great switches by Lee there. Wasn't sure whether he brought Tyranitar out or not. But I figured I would just go for the Z-move. I guess I got baited from that last game because I went for it and I didn't get it. Or I didn't go for it the first time around. That still does a decent amount. So, -1 Earthquake here. So it seems weird, Earthquaking against a team with Landorus, Cresselia, Charizard, and Thundurus, but I really felt like he had to have one of Tyranitar, Aegislash, and I felt like it was switching in. So, that does a pretty good amount. No weakness policy, okay. So, I mean, it's kind of an awkward turn one. It's not, not the best, but it's also not the worst. I would like to conserve Hydreigon if possible. This is kind of tough, because I could, protect Rock Tomb, protect U-turn. I want to switch out right now, ideally. Yeah, just because Landorus, like, coming back in for Intimidate is really nice. But I don't want to give a free switch in into the Cresselia. I could also attack here. Maybe attacking is better. No, I'll protect. And I'll U-turn. I should have U-turned Landorus. I was running out of time there. Oh, Tyranitar switches out. Okay, Cresselia? I'll take that then, because I do get free U-turn damage off against it, which is good. But I think Cresselia is definitely going to try to set up a Trick Room here. And that looks like Scarf Lando if it's going for Superpower. And if I'm slower, because I'm admin. I mean, it could be Jolly Lando as well. But the U-turn damage does help me out. I want to really say that is Scarfed. So I could switch in Charizard right now. Maybe I should have brought Amoonguss. Amoonguss would have been really nice to have in this position. I'll bring out Charizard. How much does Superpower from Landorus do against Hydreigon? Does it knock me out? I don't really have any bulk at all. And I could switch back out into my Landorus. I've also taken 2 procs of Sand, which doesn't bode too well for me. I don't think a regular Dark Pulse here knocks out Cresselia. I might just stay in here and attack with both, because if it is Scarf Landorus, like I suspect, then if Trick Room goes up, you've got a Scarf Landorus in against me. So I'm going to stay in and Heat Wave and Dark Pulse here, I think. I could switch into Landorus for Intimidate, but I do want to conserve that for the potential Tyranitar, which I know is waiting in the back. It's just Cresselia plus Tyranitar gives my team a fair amount of trouble, and I brought Naganadon, and I think Amoonguss would have been a better pick in retrospect. Yeah. So the U-turn ended up working out because I get the free damage off, but basically, if it is Scarf Landorus, I'm playing this assuming it is. Even if it's not, I think Landorus is still scared and probably wants to go for a Superpower against Hydreigon. Could be Band Landorus as well, like Jolly Band. So it stays in, so this could be really scary. I don't know, maybe I play too aggressively assuming it's item, because it could be like Assault Vested. Alright, Moment of Truth. If I can knock out Cresselia, I think I would just win the game, but I don't think I can knock out Cresselia. He just Rock Slides. Okay, so he's not choiced. Oh, but I hang on! Oh, but my Hydreigon's faster, so this probably procs the Cresselia's Berry. Actually, it doesn't! Can I hit? Does that just knock out both? I mean, oh, it knocks out Cresselia, and I crit Landorus. Wow, I double crit. I don't think the crit on Cress mattered, but the one on Landorus obviously did. Wow, that's crazy. So I know that my Charizard's bulky enough to take, like, Rock Slides from Landorus if they are not, like, admin max attack. And I know it went before mine last. That was a huge survival. Because I think he might have been going for a Trick Room there. Yeah, I mean, I got the double crit. I don't think I needed to knock out Crest, but the one on Landorus is obviously fortunate. But, geez, that puts me in a really good position. I think that might be AV Landorus. Alright, so let's not throw this, because that does put me in a very phenomenal position. I think I'm going to protect this time around and just sack Charizard so I get a free switch into my Landorus. Oh my gosh, that was such a big survival. Because had I not survived, and the fact that Dark Pulse didn't put Cresselia in berry range, because we saw what happened last time around, or last game. So that was such a fortunate survival. I wonder what the roll on that was, because I honestly have no idea. So Hydreigon protects. Landorus probably just... Okay, my opponent's Charizard is even faster. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Because I think I might be slower with everything. I could switch in Naganadel instead of... I think I'm actually going to do that, yeah. Because by switching in Naganadel, I can just HP Ice Landorus because I know it's not Choice Scarfed. And I'm the fastest thing on the field. And Charizard shouldn't be able to do too much against me. Wow, what a crazy game. Okay, I think I'm just going to HP Ice and Dark Pulse here. Yeah. Because I know Landorus is in Sky. I want to say it's AV because I crit the Heat Wave and it did that much. Yeah. Like, I want to say it's Assault Vested. But I know it's got Superpower and Rock Slide, and it's not Life Orbed. So, I mean, it could be like ground DMZ, but I'm in a spot now where I think I can choke him out because Landorus either, you know, if it protects, the Charizard can't really knock out either of these two Pokemon, and Naganadell's the fastest Pokemon on the field right now. I just cannot believe I survived that with 1 HP. Okay, nothing protects, so this HP I should just knock it out. Should give me a Beast Boost, and then with Landorus in the back, I think that should be game. Depends on what Charizard goes for here. I suppose I actually didn't consider Charizard could Tailwind right now. But it just Heat Waves. Okay, yeah, so most Charizards don't really carry Tailwind. Heat Wave shouldn't knock out either of my Pokemon, as it does not. It gets a burn on Hydreigon, but that's fine. And Dark Pulse should do over 50% here to Charizard, so yeah, just a little bit under. But now I can just protect Tailwind, and there's not really much you can do to stop it. And I'm going to go for that instead of, like, I could also Draco Meteor Sludge Bomb, but then I would actually lose the game potentially if Tyranitar has Dragon Dance and goes for it. So I might as well just play it safe here, I think. Yeah, and I know my Landorus should win the game against these two anyway. So I will protect. Actually, I wonder if Heat Wave knocks me out. Maybe I should just attack here, actually. Alright, I will Draco and Tailwind, actually, instead. Yeah. Because even if I lose both of my Pokemon here, I get a free switch into Landorus, which should be able to win. Although I guess I would require clicking Rock Slide, or hitting Rock Slide. But I think Hydreigon faints from 2 turns, anyway. I probably should have protected Hydreigon here, actually, in retrospect. It's just I wasn't sure whether Heat Wave would knock out Hydreigon right now, given that the sun isn't up, and Heat Wave is spread damage. But yeah, actually a better play is I should have probably just Sludge Bombed Charizard and Draco'd. So Charizard Heat Waves. If it doesn't knock out, that's game. It does knock me out. That's fine. Yeah, Sludge Bomb Draco, maybe. I mean, just. No, Tyranitar doesn't Dragon Dance either. Okay, so I don't know whether it has Dragon Dance or not. But now I get Landorus in. Maybe what I could have done was actually switched out into Landorus, but I know Landorus is my win con, and I'm perfectly comfortable with the 1v2 situation right now. I guess I just clicked Rock Slide now. Just because I don't want to play the who's protecting game. And even if Tyranitar has an Ice type attack, neither should knock me out because I'm Assault Vested and it's Intimidated. So yeah, I don't want to make the wrong call, for example, and Rock Tomb when Tyranitar, like, or Rock Tomb Charizard when it protects and Tyranitar gets a free attack off against me. But I guess like, by clicking Rock Slide, I'm at the mercy of missing moves anyway, so if I was willing to put myself in an endgame like this, I probably should have just Sludge Bomb Charizard and Draco Meteored instead. Because that would win me the game with the exact same odds, if not actually better. So I kind of played this endgame kind of poorly, I think. But Charizard does opt for the Protect. So I could have EQ'd here, but, you know, I don't want to EQ and let Charizard get a free attack off, and I know 2 Rock Slides should knock out Tyranitar anyway. So I do hit it. I do have the flinch chance as well. Doesn't knock it out, but another one should. And Tyranitar just crunches, yeah. So I think playing for Rock Slide misses. Sorry, not Rock Slide misses. Yeah, Rock Slide misses on my end at this point. So I'm just going to click Rock Slide again. I suppose Charizard could also go for like a triple Protect to stall out my Tailwind. Maybe I should have Rock Tomb here. But I do hit my Rock Slide, fortunately. Yeah, I think if I was going to try to rely on hitting Rock Slides to win the game, I should have just Draco Meteored because the odds of that were higher. But that was a really crazy game, and it easily could have gone either way. I mean, obviously, had my Charizard not been clutch and hung on with 1 HP, the game... I don't want to say it would have been over because I have no idea what Cresselia was doing there because I'm not sure it was actually going for Trick Room, but I would imagine it was, and had Trick Room gone up, I think I would have just lost the game from that position. So I incorrectly assumed that the Landorus was choiced, so I'm going to guess it was Assault Vest. And because of that, it made my life a lot harder, but then fortunately I hung on with both Pokemon. I didn't get flinched. Like, that was a really big deal. Not only did I have to hang out with Charizard, but I also had to not get flinched. And then once Cresselia went down, I felt really good about my position because I had Assault Vest Landorus against my opponent's Landorus, which was at 25%, Charizard, and weakly damaged Tyranitar. So that was a really fun game. Not the cleanest, definitely, but I felt like we both played decently well. I would say Lee probably played a little bit better than me overall. Because I made some pretty bad assumptions, and I got bailed out by my Charizard spread being clutch. So I want to know the damage roll on that, but really good game to him. Once again, go check all of his stuff out in the description below. Definitely one of those content creators you guys should be watching. But this next game now, it's a more standardized team. Kangaskhan, Koko, Cressheatra, and Lando Amoonguss. So once again, I do have the Hydreigon for that Cresselia, but there is the Koko threat this time around. Coco on the same team with Amoonguss is always interesting to me, because if you bring both, you can't spore, but I always have to ask whether I want to bring Amoonguss or not. I think this is a Gardevoir kind of game. Yeah. I'm going to lead Gardevoir and Hydreigon with Landorus, and I'm thinking Amoonguss is my last one. So, kind of a different mode here. I'm just really weak to Heatran overall. My only ways of dealing with that are EQ from Landorus and Dark Z from Hydreigon plus Dark Pulse. So I really have to be careful about that. But the thing about Amoonguss is I can still Spore Cresselia and Landorus even if Coco comes out. I've got Redirection, and I have a safe switch into my opponent's Spores. Naganadel is kind of tempting solely for Coco and Landorus, because I can hit them for super effective. I don't really know how I feel. And Charizard's honestly really good here, other than the fact my opponent has Heatran. And by bringing my Gardevoir, I can at least reverse Trick Room should my opponent try to set it up. But this is one of the team choices where it's like, I feel like I could really go either way. So we'll see how this game goes. Yeah, whew, man, that last game was a doozy, though. Really could have gone either way. I cannot believe... It's so weird seeing Charizard hang on from Rock Slides, man. It's crazy. K and Coco, okay. So this is definitely a Protect switch into Amoonguss kind of turn one. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think you would fake out the Gardevoir here, and I want Gardevoir to stay in. But as I trade Scrappy, yeah, it's fine. So this is where I had Naganadel that could have been kind of cute, but yeah, I didn't really feel comfortable leading it. I'm gonna Protect and switch into Amoonguss here, yo. Because with Amoonguss, I can just Rage Powder, and that's really good if you look at Rage Powder protection for Gardevoir against my opponent's team. Sludge Bomb also does probably over 50% to Coco, so that's also pretty helpful. So finally getting the Gardevoir Amoonguss mode out again. It's been a while. I think here my most straightforward play for my opponent is just to fake out Gardevoir and Dazzling Gleam. So we'll see if my opponent like predicts that. But I would be fine with Kangaskhan going for an attack into my Amoonguss slot anyway. So I'm just going to Protect turn one. Let's see. Yep, fake out. Oh wow, into the Amoonguss slot. That's even better news for me because it's going to be taking all that Rocky Helmet recoil. Okay, cool. What does Coco go for? Dazzling? What? What? Okay. What? I want a Rage Powder and Trick Room here, actually, as odd as that seems. That did not just happen, wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I don't want to take, like, a Thunderbolt or a Z move. So I can't, it's so weird for me to be setting up Trick Room, but the Trick Room does help a decent amount, although Kangaskhan switches out. Into Heatran. It's pretty bad. It's bad because I can't control the terrain right now. But I've got Landorus in the back. Comes down to what my opponent's last Pokemon is, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really Heatran weak, so that's bad. Coco protects, okay. So, Calm Mind protect, what? Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam? I mean, now I can Sludge Bomb Psychic that slot, which I think maybe knocks... I don't know if it knocks out after the Calm Mind boost. Oh, jeez. Yep, I'm gonna double up into Coco right now. Alternatively, I could try to stall out Electric Terrain, so then I could maybe Spore Heatran later. But I don't think I really have a safe switch in, so I'm gonna Sludge Bomb in Psychic and try to see if I can get that knockout. I don't know if I get the knockout, because I'm not too invested in either of these two. I would think Sludge Bomb does like, what, 30 to 40%? It does more. And gets a poison. So can Psychic finish it off? Ooh, I dodge a Heat Wave too. RNG's been pretty lucky today for me. And it's Life Orb Heatran, so that definitely would have knocked out. Alright, let's see if Psychic gets the knockout here. Ooh, it falls just short, and I get Z moved. Ugh. So that's a fainted Gardevoir. Yeah, I got lucky there with the Avoid. Definitely got lucky there. Because now what happens is I get a free switch, and I got the poison. Although, actually, I don't want the poison. Because what the poison means is I think Coco goes down now. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't have minded if both of my Pokemon went down here, because then I have a Hydreigon and a Landorus putting on full offensive pressure. Just cannot believe Calm Mind Tapu Koko. That is really interesting. Yeah, so Coco faints here from poison, which actually hurts me more than it helps me. So that much I didn't want. The miss, it kind of goes both ways, because now obviously I've got more utility with the Mungus, but we'll see whether that actually helps me out or not. I'm going to bring in Landorus just to, 1, get a first Intimidate off, and 2, put on EQ pressure against Heatran, especially if Kangaskhan comes back in for my opponent. Yeah, I think my team is definitely a little bit too Heatran weak, and that's one thing I would adjust. Like, I need to have some more Heatran counters, because Heatran Trick Room is really tough to go up against. But Kangaskhan comes out, yeah. Okay. I mean, what do you do here? Just fake out Landorus Heat Wave? There's still 2 turns of terrain. I guess I'll switch out into Hydreigon and Protect. Yeah. And then I can Protect Landorus, Spore or not Spore, Sludge Bomb Kangaskhan, bring Landorus back in, and then end the game with EQ Dark Pulse spam. That's what I'm thinking right now. The downside is Fake Out plus Heat Wave probably still does a hefty amount. I also do not know how fast my opponent's Kangaskhan is, which is the other concern. So, It also could be HP Ice Heatran, given that it's Life Orbed. The more I think about it, the more likely I think that is. This is a very obvious Protect Switch play, too. Actually, yeah, Kangaskhan doesn't even Fake Out. Ooh, that could be really gross. I think Hydreigon might just faint here. Let's see. I get double-edged. Nice play. Ooh, I do hang on. Okay. How bulky do I think, and how fast do I think my opponent's Pokemon are? So this is last turn or Trick Room right now. Oh no, it's not the last turn. Ugh. That's really bad. I miscounted Trick Room as well. Jeez. I could have just stayed in an Earthquake then. Maybe I just sack Hydreigon here, get Landorus in. No, I think I lose now, actually. Well, I could Spore then afterwards, so I think I have to switch Amoonguss out here. Yeah. And then actually sack Hydreigon. But sacking Hydreigon is also not a good look for me. Yeah, I could have stayed in and EQ'd, but I thought Fake Out Heat Wave was like such a clear play that I had to switch out. But my opponent predicted that, and had I just EQ'd, I actually maybe would have been in a pretty solid spot, because actually would have been in a really solid spot, yeah. So I didn't even consider staying in Earthquake, I was just so set on switching out. But Heat Wave does connect. Ooh, still does so much damage. I should survive this double edge. It's at -2. Okay. I don't think I can win, though. I mean, Amoonguss can Spore here, but I don't have Protect on Landorus, which is the main issue. What do I do? Who would I Spore here? I mean, Sporing Heatran is the obvious answer. If I'm my opponent, I think I just click Heat Wave. And do you Sucker Punch? If Kangaskhan were slower than Landorus, that's what I can play for. So I'll Spore EQ. I should have considered actually just Earthquaking with Landorus, though, because I didn't even consider that earlier, and that could have won me the game. In fact, it probably would have won me the game. But Fake Out Heat Wave was just such a safe play. Kangaskhan switches out into Landorus? Oh, the last one's Crest. I'm screwed then, either way, I think. And Heatran just protects, yeah. Good play. I mean, maybe I could have Spored the Cresselia slot and EQ'd. I can still do that, I guess, theoretically. But Crest just Icy wins if it has it, and I lose. So I needed a Spore a turn earlier, basically. But I would have needed Chris to have basically max turn sleeps and Rock Slide flinches. I think this game my opponent definitely just clearly outplayed me, so yeah, I should lose. Yeah, I mean, I'll Spore EQ, I guess, but I had a bunch of opportunities to maybe get back into this one. I mean, the first one was just to turn my opponent double edge instead of faking out. That was a really nice play as Heatran switches out. If my opponent's going for Trick Room for whatever reason, then that would be my way out, but Chris should just attack here. Or unless it has Goggles, that could be good as well. Yeah, the issue is I don't have enough to deal with Crest and Heatran altogether, because my best answers against each other are checked by one or the other. And yeah, Crest just Ice Beams here, which it should. So my opponent played this really smart. The Calm Mind Coco definitely caught me off guard as well. And then the Life Orb Heatran just really strong. And, like, I can't really bring Cresselia. I mean, I can't bring Charizard in this matchup. I can't really bring Gardevoir. Oh, sorry, I did bring Gardevoir. But you can see that it kind of falls off, and Naganadel really doesn't do anything for me either. So I basically needed to play a lot better given the tools that I had. And it is, yeah, like, this matchup specifically is really rough for me, especially with the Koko. Like, without the Koko, then I've got the Spore Pressure, which just changes this dynamic so much, but because of the Koko, be able to set up Electric Terrain, like, I still need a Moongus in this matchup, but then the Koko just makes things a lot rougher. So, yeah, I think my opponent played the team really well, and I think the team matchup was pretty rough for me as well. So it's a combination of, like, I kind of got wrecked overall because it was already a bad matchup, but then my opponent also just very cleanly outplayed me. So full credits to my opponent. I think if there's one turn I can point to, I needed to make some maybe bigger plays, and I could have capitalized off my opponent being so aggressive by just double edging and Heat Wave because I was Life Orbed. Although, actually, double edge plus Heat Wave probably would have knocked out Landorus now that I think about it, because even at -2, like, I hung out just barely. So at -1, I think Landorus definitely goes down there since he tried his Life Orb. So then that actually makes complete sense. Like, even if I stayed in, I would have been screwed. So the only other play was, like, sporing the Cresselia on the switch in when Heatran protected. And then, because I have U-turn, like, maybe I can pull something off. So I need to make a big play there. But yeah, the other play I was thinking about, it doesn't work, actually, because Kang at -1 and Life Orb Heatran still should be able to knock out my Landorus. So yeah, we split this episode 1-1. I think really good opponents and teams overall, and definitely some tough matchups overall. So very well played to both of my opponents. Go check out Lee once again, Osirus. All stuff is linked in the description below. He produces a lot of VGC content if you want more VGC action. And yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, please share support by leaving a like, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, peace.